A popular saying goes like this: instead of freaking out about the complaints, let them guide you. Hello, everybody. Let me warmly welcome you to the first ever virtual career fair to be held in Ghana. I'm truly happy GIZ Ghana is leading this through the Ghanaian German Center for Jobs, Migration and Reintegration and its partners, the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations and the Delegation of Industry and Commerce in Ghana. Congratulations to everyone involved in putting this virtual career fair together. I'm pleased to be speaking to you today. It is both an exciting and anxious time to be an entrepreneur. I'm sure many of you will be wondering why I'm saying this, because as we all know, the pandemic has brought a lot of things to a standstill and has at the same time triggered a certain hunger for survival, creativity and innovation across the board. There are several examples around, but I will not be giving a long speech. What I really want to do is to offer some thoughts about the times in which we are in, entrepreneurial-wise. And I will begin with what is taking place now, with special focus on what has been triggered. A coronavirus impact survey conducted in April 2020 by the Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Ghana and the Chamber of Commerce and Industry France Ghana revealed that many companies are increasingly trying to use digital solutions for their work, both for their employees and for the interaction with their customers. The crisis gives some companies the opportunity to realign and to develop new projects. This just tells us one thing, that the future is digital, and the core focus areas of today's event all speak to this theme, using technology and digital skills as an enabler and a driver of change. What this pandemic has taught us is that you can have the best laid down plans, and one virus, which initially may have nothing to do with your field of practice, can cause unprecedented havoc to your business and or your career. This pandemic certainly means different things to different people. But the key question I want you to ask yourself today is this. COVID-19 has happened, and so what? Presently, the world's economies are undergoing dramatic shifts, where business do not stop at borders, where technology and automation have transformed virtually every industry and changed how people organize and work. Entrepreneurship remains the engine of growth. If for nothing at all, the pandemic had taught us that entrepreneurship is the way to go. It is giving us pointers to turn our ideas into reality. A new venture, a small business that creates opportunities, that puts rising economies such as Ghana's on the path to prosperity and empowers people to come together and tackle the most pressing issues affecting them. Bringing in a personal perspective, I speak to you not just as a theorist, but someone who has been in the entrepreneurial space. Why I have never been an entrepreneur or started a company myself, no. I have facilitated entrepreneurship workshops and advised entrepreneurs in startups for many years. This was based on an interactive training concept GIZ developed called SAFER, which promotes the discovery of one's own entrepreneurial skills and enhances business management competencies by using an action-oriented approach. I have seen startups fail for many reasons, but I have seen also many successful examples. When people start their own businesses well prepared and equipped with the necessary knowledge, it can be a success story for the individual and the family. It can make communities more prosperous and more secure. It offers a positive path for young people like you seeking the chance to make something of themselves and can empower people who have previously been locked out of the existing social order. This pandemic has triggered the innovation and creativity in the younger name. And I do not need to give examples. We can see them all around us, from Veronica Bucket's COVID-19 testing kits, locally made PPEs, and you name it. This pandemic has taught us to not just look at the way things have always been, but rather how could things be. I believe all of you watching me now are from different backgrounds, have different experiences, and have different exposures. Some of you are watching and listening to me right here in Accra, others from Navrongo, Techiman, Kumasi, or even Takoradi. But there are similar passions, sparks, creativity, energy that run through all of you to develop innovative solutions to solve the challenges our society faces. Clearly, entrepreneurship is what will give majority of you a chance to fulfill your own dreams and create something bigger than yourself. And this is what the Ghana Virtual Fair will enable you to do. We are happy to have assembled over 15 seasoned speakers who are all experts in their respective fields to share their knowledge and experience with you, and above all, guide and mentor you in the path you have chosen, a path they are already walking on. We live in a time when more than half of the world is under the age of 30. This primarily means that we must make sure that our young people around the world have the tools they need to start new ventures and to create the jobs of the 21st century while helping to lift others up. Some of you are already doing this, and many aspire to do the same. In the short period I have been in Ghana, one of the things that I admire is seeing young people show enthusiasm in problem solving and the energy and optimism they bring to everything. You just see enormous creativity waiting to be tapped. Now, I know the daily reality is not as pleasant as we would want. It turns out that starting your own business is not easy. You must have skills, both entrepreneurial and technical. You must find a market niche. You must have access to capital. You must meet the right people. You must have mentors who can guide you as you get your idea off the ground. And that can be especially difficult for women and young people and others who have not always had access to the same networks and opportunities. Let me emphasize this. You deserve the same chance to succeed as everybody else. That's why GIZ Ghana has invested so much time and effort to make sure that the virtual event occurs to connect you to the right people and empower entrepreneurs like you. Aside the virtual career fair, we also have several programs that budding entrepreneurs can take advantage of. Examples include the bouquet of services provided by the Ghanaian German Center, SI Jobs, and Make IT. Supporting entrepreneurs isn't just something we do in Ghana. It is a key part of how we support young people to create jobs, fuel innovation. To conclude, I will encourage you to take advantage of this career fair. To you, a budding entrepreneur listening to me, do not be shy while you are here. Talk to the experts here. Make your pitch, network, find the mentor who might help you navigate through a tough patch and connect with your fellow participants. Ultimately, the world needs your creativity, your energy, your passion and vision. And I believe that you have the talent, the skills and the ambition, not just to pursue your dreams, but to realize them. That you can lift not just your own families, but your communities and country to create opportunity, prosperity, and hope for decades to come. That is the promise that we see in all of you. The next time we hold together edition of the Ghana Virtual Career Fair, we will be having you, sharing your stories with us. Thank you and have a fruitful career fair.